Welcome to the 2019 NAIA Division I Men's Basketball Championship Bracket Reveal. I'm Brad Seigan, Director of Athletics Communications, and we are here live at the basketball experience in downtown Kansas City. In just a few moments, we will reveal all of the qualifiers and the bracket for the 82nd Annual NAIA Division I Men's Basketball National Championship in downtown Kansas City, beginning on March 13th at historic Municipal Arena. 32 teams will descend on Kansas City, where we will crown the winner on March 26th. The march to the NAIA national title begins now. There are two primary ways a team can make the national championship field. The program can qualify as a conference regular season champion, regular season runner-up, tournament champion, or tournament runner-up depending on the league. Conferences with 10 or more postseason eligible schools will receive 2 automatic berths, while leagues with less than 10 institutions will receive 1. This season, there are 13 automatic berths into the championship field. The other method is by receiving an at-large berth. These spots are given to the highest-ranked teams in the final edition of the NAIA Division I Men's Basketball Coaches Top 25 poll that didn't already qualify as an automatic berth. 19 teams were awarded at-large positions. Now, let's take a look at the top 4 teams. Our number 1 overall seed are the Tigers of Georgetown College. The winners of the Mid-South Conference Tournament Championship. The Tigers completed their season with 5 consecutive wins, with the outright winner of the Mid-South Conference regular season crown with an overall record of 28-4. Georgetown will be making its 38th appearance to the national championship, which leads the field. The number 2 overall seed are the Generals of LSU Alexandria. The Generals earned an at-large berth this season after a 28-3 record in 2019. Led by head coach Larry Cordero, the Generals feature the number 1 scoring offense in the NAIA this season, averaging 97.13 points per game. Center William Claiborne leads the NAIA, averaging 3.9 offensive rebounds per game, while Devin Jackson ranks number 2 with 3.4 three-pointers per game on average. The number 3 overall seed are the Ravens of Benedictine College. The Ravens won a Heart of America record 24 conference games this season and was a perfect 24-0 in Heart of America conference play. Benedictine won 29 in a row over the course of the year under head coach Ryan Moody. The Ravens earned its way as the regular season winner of the Heart of America with an overall record of 30-3. The number 4 overall seed are the Bulldogs of Tougaloo. Tougaloo earned its bid as the winner of the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference Tournament Championship. The Bulldogs finished with an overall record of 28-4 and is making its first appearance in the national championship since 2012 and its 6th appearance overall in the field. They are led by Tonzel Hamby, who is ranked number 1 in the nation in defensive rebounds per game, total rebounds per game, and total rebounds overall. When we come back, we will look at the bracket right after this.
We're at the watch party here for the UPIKE Bears as they're getting to find out who they play in Kansas City. We're here with Luke Hugh. And Luke, how excited are you to get that number 4 seed?
Oh, I'm super pumped. I've never really been a part of anything like this, and I'm just super excited to be here and see what kind of run we can make at it.
I tell you, it's an exciting tournament. I've been several times, 32 teams in like 10 days.
I think it's going to be hard. We're going to have to win. I think it's like 6 games in 7 days. It'll be tough, but I think we can do it, or we can make a good run at it.
Well, the big thing, too, y'all have got a lot more depth this year. You've had some injuries and some other things, and really that's helped out a whole lot at the end of the season.
Yeah, it helps a lot having all of our guys back, having everyone healthy, because we get tired, but once we have a lot of subs, we're hard to beat.
That's true. Size has not been a problem for you. You got you and Big Darrell inside to kind of bang around.
Darrell, he's such a good post player. He's so strong. He can move just about anyone that I've seen. His footwork is so good. But, having me and him in there at the same time, it's hard to stop.
Well, Luke, congratulations on the number 4 seed. Good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Luke Hugh, starting center for the UPIKE Bears.
Welcome back to the 2019 Division I Men's Basketball Bracket. Let's start with the Naismith quadrant and our overall top seed, Georgetown College. Winners of the Mid-South Conference Tournament enter with an overall record of 28-4. They will face the Battling Bears of Rocky Mountain College. Rocky grabbed an at-large berth with an overall record of 19-12. Our next matchup features the Warriors of William Jessup as the number 4 seed. The Warriors have earned an at-large berth into the championship with 23-10 overall record. They will face the Pilots of LSU Shreveport. The Pilots earned an at-large berth out of the Red River Athletic Conference and their championship play with an overall record of 22-10. The Spartans of Missouri Baptist are in by way of the AMC regular season championship. The Spartans are making their first appearance since 2005, the longest drought of any team in the field. They will face the Wolfpack of Loyola. The Wolfpack earned their spot as the champion of the Southern States tournament and will enter with an overall record of 21-10. Wayland Baptist will slide in as the number 2 seed in the Naismith quadrant as the regular season champion of the Sooner Athletic Conference. The Pioneers will face the Firestorm of Arizona Christian. The Firestorm, led by head coach Jeff Rutter, entered with an overall record of 23-8 and earned an at-large berth into the field. Moving down to the Kramer quadrant, the number 1 seed will be the Bulldogs of Tougaloo. The Bulldogs won the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference tournament. They will face the Evangels of Mid-America Christian. The Evangels grabbed an at-large berth into the field and boast a 20-12 record heading to the championship round. Our next matchup will feature the Crusaders of William Carey. The Crusaders under head coach Steve Knight entered the tournament with an at-large berth and an overall record of 22-9. They will face the Bobcats of Peru State. The Bobcats were the winners of the Heart of America Conference tournament with a 74-65 win over Benedictine last night. The Wildcats of Wiley College will be making their 6th appearance in the championship with an at-large berth out of the Red River Athletic Conference. They will put their 23-6 record on the line against the Patriots of University of Cumberland. The Patriots earned an at-large berth with an overall record of 21-10. The last matchup in the Kramer quadrant features the Mustangs of the Masters University. The tournament champion of the Golden State Athletic Conference, they entered with an overall record of 27-5. They will face the Drovers of Science and Arts out of Chickasaw, Oklahoma. The Drovers earned an at-large bid with an overall record of 20-10. When we come back, we'll reveal the right side of the bracket right after this.
Here with Dr. Burton Webb, the president of the University of Pike. Well, Dr. Webb, we've got a number 4 seed. That's pretty good.
It is good. We're always glad to be in the national tournament, and a number 4 seed is pretty strong.
Tough bracket. I was talking to Kelly about it a while ago. Maybe the toughest bracket in it.
I think anytime you get to the national championship, you're going to face tough competition. Talladega looks like a pretty good team. We're going to have to bring our A game.
One thing we've been able to do late in the season, get a lot of kids some playing time, so hopefully this team has got some depth with it.
I think so. I think Kelly's been playing almost 9 guys all season long, so haven't had a lot of injuries, and everybody seems healthy. I think we'll be in good shape.
It's an interesting trip. I know you've been to Kansas City, but a lot of people don't know. It's a lot of basketball. What is it, a 10-day tournament?
It is. It's basketball all day long, the whole time, so it's a lot of fun. And when they had the girls tournament in Independence, we would go back and forth and see both of the tournaments, so we watched basketball from sunup to sundown.
Yeah, I thought that was a nice deal having them both right there within driving distance for schools, especially schools like us have both teams in it.
Yeah, I did too. Moving the girls up to Montana just makes it a little bit harder to get to both of them, so we tend to divide and conquer. We send one group to the girls and another group to the guys.
I know we've been able to do that with your SID because you got the assistant SID now, and that's huge because that's a long way out to Billings.
It is. Billings is a long way. It's hard to get to, even by plane.
Well, Dr. Webb, thank you for talking with us. We're going to call to get with Coach Kelly Wells here in a few minutes, and congratulations.
Thank you. Sounds good. It's always good to talk to you, Charlie.
Good to talk to you, Doc.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
Welcome back. Moving to the tour quadrant, the first matchup will feature the Ravens of Benedictine College. The Ravens were the champions of the Heart of America regular season. They will face the Warriors of Westmont. The Warriors earned an at-large berth this season in a tough Golden State Athletic Conference with an overall record of 18-10. Our next matchup features the Bears. Overall record of 23-8. They will face the Tornadoes of Talladega. The Tornadoes out of the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference with an at-large bid with an overall record of 24-7. The Fighting Saints of Carroll College are in with an at-large bid this season. Led by head coach Kurt Bolton, the Saints have an overall record of 25 heading into championship play. They will face the Celts of St. Thomas. The Celts were the Red River Conference Tournament champion, the 67-55 win over LSU. Our next matchup will feature the Tigers of Stillman College. Just their second season of postseason eligibility, the Tigers won the Southern State's regular season. They will face the Stars of Oklahoma City. The Stars won the Super Athletic Conference Tournament with a 74-73 win over John Brown to get an automatic berth. Moving to the listed quadrant, LSU Alexandria will kick things off after spending much of the season ranked number 1 in the nation. The Generals earned an at-large berth. They will face the Mustangs of Central Baptist College. The Mustangs won the AMC tournament after a 71-63 win over Park on the road. CBC enters the tournament with an overall record of 22-10. The Golden Eagles of John Brown are in as well. The Golden Eagles earned an at-large berth in the championship deal with an overall record of 23-10. They will face the Wildcats of Bethel University in McKenzie, Tennessee. The Wildcats out of the Southern States Athletic Conference earned an at-large bid in the 2019 championship with an overall record of 24-8. Our next matchup will feature the Lions of Vanguard University. The Lions earned an at-large berth in the field with an overall record of 25-6. They will face the Statesmen of William Penn. The Statesmen grabbed an at-large berth as well with an overall record of 21-11. And finally, the Warriors of Lewis Clark State will take the court in Kansas City as the tournament champion in the Frontier Conference. They will face the Tigers of Adamsville. The Tigers earned an at-large berth this season with an overall record of 82nd annual NAIA Division I Men's Basketball Championship.
We're with Coach Kelly Wells after the brackets were revealed. Kelly got a number 4 seed, kind of what we expected.
Yeah, we were thinking 3, 4, somewhere in that area, and certainly that's about the area we deserve to be in. And the guys have been pretty steady all season long. We've kind of stayed in that range in the polls, and that's a good sign. You know, that the tradition that we've created kind of continues to play along, and you know that's what 7 out of the last 8 years or 6 out of the last 7 years that we've been in the national tournament, and we want to continue to do that. We were fortunate enough to get a rival, so to speak, out there with Talladega, and we're excited about the opportunity. The guys have worked hard, and now it's time to play well.
What kind of style do we expect out of Talladega?
Well, they're going to be athletic for sure. Very, very good rebounding team. We don't know a ton about them yet. That's when we'll dig in now. But they've been consistent in second place in their league. Tougaloo is the number 1 team in there, and they remind me a little bit of Georgetown. So they've kind of had the same dynamic we have all season long, as chasing the top team there and not being able to catch them quite. But certainly they're going to be very similar to what we like to do, and just going to be a really, really good matchup.
We got a pretty tough bracket from what I could tell.
Yeah, it may be the toughest. I've got to dissect it a little bit, but on the surface, it looks like it's one of the tougher in the entire thing. But we talk all the time. You know, we don't have to beat all 31 of those teams. We just got to beat 5 of them in 5 different times. So we'll concentrate on Talladega and going 1-0, hopefully several times.
You know, you've been able to play a lot of kids this year. How much will that mean in this tournament?
Well, it will help us because you just never know what you'll find out there. Officiating will be different. Style of plays will be different. We're playing 8, 9 guys all the time, and you know we really have a lot of confidence in them now. After 30-plus games, you kind of know what they can do, what they can't do. Try to keep them away from the things they don't do well, and accent the things they do well. And we've had a great week of opportunity to work on just us. Like we didn't know who we were playing. We couldn't prepare for a specific team, so we really had a great time of really dialing in, focusing on our team, adding some new stuff. So I really am excited about being able to put that out in play when we get to the Kansas City.
Well, you know, having that diversity in your team makes a big difference because you can play matchups now.
We can, and certainly we won't know them as well as we know a Campbellsville or a Cumberland's when we play them, but we'll be prepared. Our coaches are the best in the business, and we'll know everything they do, every detail that they'll do, and we'll have to execute our game plan out there. But I think we're a lot different than we were even at the end of the season today than we were, and we're going to be a hard matchup and a hard team to play. And we've got some experience. We've got guys that have touched that floor, and you know, we didn't finish last year the way we wanted to, and so we've got some urgency to get out there and get this first game under our belt and hopefully move on.
Well, congratulations on making the tournament, and good luck in Kansas City.
We can't wait. We're excited. Thank you.